Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't disclose that on the podcast.
That's why I wasn't gonna say it on the podcast.
Yeah. All right. So you want to intro this then, or
Do I?
yeah? Do you?
Not really,
Not
but
really.
but I can do it. I can do it.
You can do it. Are you sure?
It's part of the task that comes
It's a
with
big challenge.
hosting. It is. What's our podcast called again? All right, let's get this show on the
It's
road.
two words. It's two words. You can fill in the blanks of what the words are, but I'm pretty sure it's two words.
Welcome to the Past of Men.
Welcome to the Past of Men podcast.
The Past of Men podcast. I kind of like the sound of that. It's kind of got a catch to it.
That's our spin-off series. I don't know how it would be any different
Off
than
of our
this,
own
but
podcast. All right, let's get the show on the road.
yeah. So so Tanner, what have you been up to?
It's the same old routine. Although I've been waking up a lot later, which is my mother is not very appreciative about.
Yeah.
But same routine basically. Just wake up. Yeah, that's my whole day. Wake up.
I wasn't sure
Work.
if it was there's connection issues or if you just said wake up and then like nothing else.
Yeah, just wake up.
Nice.
But no, my day consists of waking up, doing schoolwork, and then playing games. That's my entire day, really.
I see, I see. How's
I would, you know.
how's the schoolwork going? Like, do you like
Not too good.
how do you like do you think the quarantine is affecting your grades? And if so, positively or negatively?
Well, I want to say positively because there's less work and everything.
Hmm.
However, the problem is that whenever I've always found homework really difficult for me because I'm not motivated. I'm not like
Hmm.
to kind of sit there and actually work while I'm in my own house. So, if anything, I've gone way less productive, and it's taken its toll on my marks, and it's
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure them, but I can't so far. How's it going for you?
I'm about in the same boat. I just figured I'd ask just since like cuz I've heard some people like thinking like some people's grades have benefited from this, and I mean good for them, but like for me this is this is not good.
I'm talking with Owen right now.
Who's there?
My mother.
Oh, you tell her to come in?
Sure. I'm literally recording a podcast. Now's not a good time. Uh, yes, goodbye.
Hi, Mrs.
No, out.
Montez. Hi.
Owen says hi.
Hi, Owen.
Hi. That's pretty
She
awesome.
ne- she never comes down, and the one day we record, she does. So,
That's awesome.
yes. Um,
You don't think it's awesome, but I do.
No, I really don't.
How's your goatee going? It seems to be looking quite
It's
good.
Thank you. It's going all right. It's just the problem is like here isn't filling in as I want it to.
Hmm. Yeah, with
Other
me.
than that, pretty good.
Sorry, what?
Other than this, it's going quite well.
Yeah, for me, it's like I don't know how to explain it. It it's like it's like I gotta fight off the urge to shave just because like like it this whole situation here isn't ideal. But also it's like I don't know. It's I mean it's not it could be worse, I guess. But just
Yeah.
because
Um,
of my hair color and it's also not fully in, it just it just doesn't work very
yeah.
well. And it just like like certain lighting you can see it like really good, and certain lighting you can hardly even know it's there, and it's just it's
Yeah.
weird. But with you on the other hand, because your hair color is black, like you can very clearly see this thing
Yeah.
that's on your face. Also, I think you might just be better at growing facial hair than I am.
Probably got it from my dad. My dad has an awesome beard slash goatee half the time.
Yeah.
He once grew it out to like this long,
Yeah.
and it was it was the coolest thing ever. We all hated it when he had to shave.
I see, I see.
Uh, um, how's the flooding in your area going?
Oh, I mean, we live on an acreage, so it's like we don't really see too much of like the in-town sort of flooding, but like just around areas where it's normally like a perfect walkway, it's just like a river pretty much. And like on
Yeah,
part of the road to get into the trailer park that's near where I live, on part of the road there, it's just completely like the waters come over and onto the road, and it's like in multiple different places it's like that.
yeah. I saw on some people's stories that in the reservoir down there, it's like filling up over the path in so many different places, and even even here. How do I say this without naming the location?
I don't know. Just say here in this other area.
All right, you know the place that's right next to the college that the giant lake is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Completely flooded over. It's
Really?
the city has closed everything because it's the highest it's been in a very long time.
Hmm. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get some I don't.
Gatorade.
No, it's not Gatorade. It's not. I'm not getting Gatorade, and I'm not going to the washroom. It's something different this time.
Oh,
You'll. I don't have to walk
great.
far. I just have to go to my mini fridge over here. I can continue talking to you, but I don't know if my audio will stay consistent throughout. I get.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
I get to get. What is this?
That looks like a half-filled water bottle.
Mm-hmm. What would you describe this as?
Water.
Are you sure? Don't you have a more specific word that you like to use?
Are you referring to when I called it hydrogen soup?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
And this is a bit because
Because we have nothing to talk about.
I think we need to make this podcast like a 1 in every 2 week thing, kind of thing.
Maybe. Maybe,
Just because
maybe.
just because by doing it every week we don't have enough time to like
I think
make new
we need
segments
to
and find people.
we need to invite people on here more, and we need to come up with like things to do, like maybe like a little competition during the podcast of just like some like weird like game or something that we can do.
Maybe.
Something like that I think would be pretty good.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to the people about getting them on as guests
Yeah, yeah.
prior to like the night before.
Yeah. That is very true, and we're not the greatest at doing that. Um,
Definitely not.
Morgz mum is the best rapper of all time. Yeah, Morgz sucks, he can't even rhyme. No, why would he beef with me? Cause I'm the best in history. Morgz mum is the best rapper of all time. Yeah, Morgz sucks, he can't even rhyme. No, why would he beef with me? Cause I'm the best in history. Morgz rap battle me, and I say yes, I'm gonna beat him with no stress.
Was that necessary?
what?
I just want to let you know I couldn't hear anything you just said.
I said what?
Yeah, your audio isn't coming through, buddy.
Morg's mom is the best rapper of all time.
One thing I want to disclose is last night when we were on in the chat all talking together.
Yeah.
The
Whoa!
lady told
You turned into you turned into an animatronic.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I just felt like sharing that I
Yeah.
showed a guy who was dying that.
Um. So I'm thinking of a bit. Sorry about that. So I'm thinking of a bit of a something we could do to spice up the podcast, because we need to change some things up in order for us to maintain our weekly schedule.
Yeah.
So
What?
I'm just gonna pretend that that's normal. So we tried to get our good friend Eric that we talked about last time on the podcast. We tried to get him on this episode. He respectfully declined. He didn't want to be on. However,
I wouldn't say respectfully, but he just declined.
however, I sort of want to start doing Eric updates. Now, I don't believe we have one that we can share this week. However, if we have any humorous anecdotes of our good friend Eric, we will share them on the Eric update. Ain't that right, Tanner?
I need to get a new router. Dude, our internet has been horrible these past few weeks. Horrible.
Continue with your story! Or what? I mean, not your story, but whatever you were saying, I meant.
I was just gonna say that I definitely think I could probably give weekly updates. It's just there isn't guaranteed to be a new story like every week.
Yeah. And we don't want to force new stories. However, if there's a story worth telling, I think it should be told, you know? And
Yeah, no, definitely.
obviously not everything can or should be shared. However, a lot of it is just it's just utter gobbledygook that it's just nonsensical stuff that we think is humorous, which I think will blend in with this podcast pretty good.
This podcast is going downhill. This podcast is going so downhill. Tanner's code is breaking. I'm shoving this microphone into my nose. This podcast is going downhill.
Should I just turn off my camera?
Don't turn off your camera, you son of a bitch.
And I'm here live with Shrimp. So Shrimp, how's your Oh, hey Tanner.
One thing I wanted to kind of bring up was beginning of this whole quarantine when we both kind of agreed to like grow out our hair and the goatee. I remember you saying we should, once it's all over, we should make a video and like just not acknowledge the fact that we have a goatee and really long hair.
Yeah, except everyone's gonna know
Except now that,
why we have it.
yeah, exactly.
So it's not like it'd be this random kooky crazy bit that we could do for a video. It'd just be like, oh, they have long hair because they're just in quarantine. So yeah, I know that bit probably won't pan out as I had thought it would, but
Yeah. One thing I other thing I want to bring up is the video idea that you had canceled because of the whole thing with, what was it called? The video we were going to doing.
mm-hmm.
I definitely have to wait, but I really like the idea and I want to do it someday.
Yeah.
So the idea that it exists, and let's not let go until we're done, because I want to do it someday because it's a great idea.
Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of want to do. I might actually just like mute the audio at the part when you say the video idea, because like part of me kind of wants to do like not the exact idea, but like something similar to that still.
Okay.
But yeah, what the glitch is talking about is basically I had this grand video idea with a bunch of friends. We were gonna record it a while ago, but then
Am I just the glitch now?
yeah, you are. You're mostly green and pixelated. Excuse me. We had a bit of a video planned with a bunch of our friends. Some scheduling shit went down. It didn't work out, and then we were gonna like do it later, and we were just kind of deciding when can we do this another time? When would another time work? And then next thing you know, quarantine starts. So I've kind of just given up. So the group chat we had, I just said in there, I think I'm giving up on this idea. And yeah, I don't know. But we might do something similar to it, but we're definitely not going to go exactly what it was going to be, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as we get something similar to it, it'd be great. Oh my gosh, my girlfriend keeps calling me.
Yeah?
I'm gonna tell her I'm busy. My mom. It's like my mom, like never.
Your girlfriend is a lot like your own mom. I was just
Not
pranking-
ever put it that way.
I was just pranking. It's just a water bottle label. It's not a drug. So yes, I think that is very valuable. we talked about this. We talked about this in the last podcast, but I cut it short and didn't keep it in because I thought it would be funnier to end it with your face lighting on fire like it did. But basically, the kid pics that's been referenced in Epic Endeavors was given to me by Tanner's mother. She was my 3rd and 5th grade teacher. Ain't that right, Tanner?
Yeah, she was. Yeah, thankfully she's not teaching anymore. Although she is still a tech teacher.
And this is the most important piece of tech, I'd argue. Kid pics.
I'll have to bring it up to her later when I get upstairs. But you still have that?
Yeah. I should get her to do a let's play of kid pics.
Yeah. One thing.
Sorry,
I'm just going to skim over that. One thing I've been thinking of doing is actually asking my dad if he wants to be a guest on the podcast.
I'd love that. When the quarantine's over, I want to have him in like a YouTube video. I think that'd be like really good. Like an actual like.
I think.
I don't know what.
I don't know.
Video, but.
Because I'm not too sure how he feels about being on YouTube and all that. Although he's posted me to YouTube countless times.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll definitely talk to him and we'll see how it goes.
I don't know what is with me in getting like just so many people roped into my video shenanigans.
The more the merrier, right?
Yeah, it's true, it's true. And you'd be surprised. Like okay, back when my classic skit that everyone's seen, Rapping Grandma,
Rapping 'cause your grandma's a savage,
came out. Like a lot of my friends were like, "How do you convince your grandma to do that? How do you convince your grandma to like pretend to be a rapper and like this? How do you do?" You'd be amazed with how much you can get by just asking. Like just say, "Hey, can you do this?" And then my grandma's like, just." She doesn't understand. She doesn't know. She does. I mean, she knows it's goofy and funny, but like, the main reason she does it is just because I say, I think can you do this, please?" Like, if you just ask someone to do something for you, like being in videos is not that. It's not that difficult of a thing, and if you just ask. Like you'd be surprised. You'd be really surprised on what you can get people to do. Can you try make baby crocodile noises?
Yeah, my answer to that's gonna be no.
Can you get your dad to do baby crocodile noises?
Add it to a list of questions we can ask him.
All right, I'll add it to. I'll add it to my long list of questions I have for your father. Where's my pen? Okay, never mind. I'm not adding it to any list right now. So, I was wondering if you could share your famous fromage friend story.
What?
Sorry, what?
My favorite what?
Your famous fromage friend story. The famous one. The famous story of yours about your, you know.
You keep cutting out like the middle Something story is that something that I never caught.
You're famous.
Well, if you're being genuinely
You're
serious
famous
about this,
fromage friend story.
okay, what's the word right before story? Because that's the one that cuts out.
Friend.
Friend?
Mm-hmm. Can you share that?
Famous fromage friend story. I've got no clue what you're talking about.
I get it. It's too personal. You don't want to share it on the podcast. That's fine.
I genuinely have no clue what
Okay,
you're talking.
basically it's a big story. It's a big one. We're saving it for a milestone, okay? Saving it for a future episode, more special episode. It's for just a
I
casual
don't know what
shitty
you're talking
for
about.
just a casual shitty like Discord call podcast like this. It's not worth it. When we meet up in person and we can like start doing podcasts in person and stuff like that, then Tanner will share it because it's quite the tale. It's quite the tale, to say the very least. You may or may not cringe your pants after hearing the tale.
I actually have no clue what you're talking about. Like, what's this done? You have to tell me.
What? I can't understand what you're saying. You're cutting in and out a lot. Here, I'm just gonna move you real quick. I need to.
I don't remember what I was going to say. I'm too distracted at this point.
Okay.
I think we need to do stuff to get the quality of this podcast going back up.
Sorry, what did you say?